Hi everyone, it's Lisa again, coming to you with a craft that you most likely can make from home with supplies that you have at home. We here at the library hope that you're healthy. Today we're going to do a summer fun banner, and this is just using remnants of fabric, a template to cut out your triangle, and then you can go crazy with the method of hanging it, however you choose to do that. But let's discuss some of the supplies that we'll need and look at some of the banners that I've already pre-made for you. First off, you're going to need either scissors or a rotary cutter and mat. This one was given to me graciously by my sister. It does already have a little bit of an angle, so that it would be easy for you to cut out your own template for this. Although, if you do get online, you can find an easy banner template that's free and printable. And that's what I did with the ones that I have today. So you can either use this or you can use your scissors to cut your template out, your actual paper template that you can use to cut out your fabric pieces as well. You're going to need fabric. I have chosen several different types, or excuse me, several different colors of fabric that I feel like I can actually use. So think about the colors of your home, the seasons of the year, if you're decorating a child's room, what colors might be in there, and then pull from the fabric stash that you already have at home. Some of these have no method to the madness. They're just crazy summer fun banner colors. So we'll look at those in a few minutes. And again, what you're going to need, in my case, I'm using a cotton fabric. You could use burlap if you wanted to. I've seen those in these summer fun banners and they are adorable. But today we're just using cotton fabric. And remember, think about those stashes that you have around the home, old shirts, pillowcases, sheets, things that you're not using anymore and that we can upcycle. Because remember, I'm all about upcycling. You will probably need a something to adhere your banner to. And I say adhere because we're going to actually glue the banner together today. Just hot glue, that's all you're going to need is hot glue and glue sticks. But I have used this Rick Rack, as it's commonly called. I used that on one of our banners, and we've also just used roping or jute on the other one, which I'll show you those examples in just a moment. And then think about, again, we'll go back to fabric real quick. These are called fat squares, and they are for quilting, but they're already, kind of pre-packaged. I'm going to be able to get probably 5 or 6 of the triangles from one of the fat squares. These were fat squares as well, and we're going to be working with those colors in just a few moments. Now, let's look at the banners that I have in front of you, which you may or may not be able to see depending on the angle of the camera. The first one that I'm going to show you is we've simply cut out our triangles. We have our roping. This is jute in the center. And if you'll notice, right here I've used these very tiny clothes clips. You can actually buy those in bulk, and I've kind of used those to kind of give it that country feel. But you can see here that we have, I have purchased those, and they come in just a little container. And it's such an easy way of turning just this little piece of rope and fabric into a summer fun banner. Our other one, which I'm very pleased with. Let me put that one back real quick. The other one that we're going to look at today, I used the blue Rick Rack, and then I just used corresponding colors of fabric. I just simply cut my triangle out, and then we just hot glued right along the strip. I left a little bit of space between each of my banner pieces so that it actually hung just a little bit straighter, I should say. And then let me show you some of the other ones that we have before we actually start working on the one that I'm making in the pink that I had mentioned. This is another way of making a banner. This is just, I would call it a rag or a fabric strip banner. All I've simply done, and this would be adorable in front of a buffet, the entrance to a room, that kind of thing. These are just little strips of fabric that I've just tied to the rope with no method to the madness again. It's just wherever you feel like they would be where they would look well. This one is a little bit heavier. I really do like this one. Again, I've used strips of fabric, but you'll notice that they're very tight together, and they are also in different colors as well. So a very long string of this, or a piece of roping with this on there, would be adorable on a mantle. Around the holidays, you could do red, white, and blue, so you could color coordinate according to your colors in your home. This is the one that we're going to be working on today, and it is pink, and I used the fat squares for it, as you can see. There we go. All I did on the end of that was knot it. Just put in a little knot in there, and you can see this is adorable. The coloring is very cute. So I'm going to finish that out for us today. It looks like I'm ready for a light color. I'm not going to be using all of these, that's pretty obvious, but I'm simply going to use a strip of glue, and we are going to give myself about the same distance I did between the other parts to this. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of a press. You could use fabric glue. It will take a little bit for it to dry, but you could use fabric glue. This is going to dry pretty quickly. I really like this banner. They're so easy to decorate with. This one actually is going into my granddaughter's room, who has chosen to go with pink as one of the colors in her bedroom. And you'll notice I'm just estimating. I'm giving it maybe an inch, inch and a half between them. And it looks like I might have room for one more before we get to the end here. Okay, and there you can see our Pink Summer Fun banner. Now, I do want to show you some other ways of coming. Let me just spread that out so you can see that. I do want to mention some other ways of making banners as well. If you type into a Google search, free printable banner templates, you will actually get several templates that you can follow to either cut them out or to go ahead and just print them and hang them. If you've ever done a party banner, you know that there's usually no issue with that. They are free, they are printable. As long as you've got cardstock, then you probably should be able to print them out. But I wanted you to look at some of the different ones that are out there. I just put them all on this ribbon to more or less just keep them together to transport them here for the demonstration. But I do want to show you some of your options as well. This, again, it says Hello Summer. That would be so easy to take a hole punch on either side and thread your ribbon through it, and it could go easily on your ribbon or your roping as well. Let me turn this around for you. And I'll hold them up. This one says Summer Fun. Again, just a little triangle. Put your hole punch on either end. You can get letters that you can, again, print, hole punch, put those on your roping. You can also get different types of templates. I do like this one for lettering. More so for just fun banners, I probably like the triangle a little bit better. So you can see that there are other ways of getting this look without having fabric. So if you've got a printer at home, here's watermelon slices. Those are adorable and can be cut out and hole punched and would look great on a ribbon or a cording for a party. And here's how you're going to print those. They're going to come out, and for the most part you're going to get 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4 on a page, and you can just cut around those, hole punch them, and get those on your ribbon or your cording. This is a very, very easy project. There's one that's been cut out. You can hang it this way, obviously, or this way. This is a very, very easy project, and there's no reason not to celebrate summer, even fall, or anything seasonal with a cute banner. Adorable to do fall colors, to do Christmas colors. Again, I hope you'll think about upcycling materials that you have at your house and making one of these colorful banners. Anytime you make any of the crafts that we focus in on in our crafting class, please feel free to upload this to our Facebook or to our library website. We would love to see them. Keep crafting.